Okay. Good evening. Running a couple minutes late. No, camera today. Let's see how this looks. I'll turn off the sound. Running a couple minutes late. Sounds like my sound is fine. Alright, so now if I move some stuff, can you see? Did my camera lock up? Looks locked up. Oh no, you can see it. It's just a little slow. That's why I'm not going on, on face cam today. Just want to make sure. You might hear a little shaking because I get up a little too close to my bench. And let's see what we got. We started this last Sunday. Alright, looks like it. Is it close enough? I wonder if I want to just move it down this. Ooh, too much. I may be able to just take it a smidge down. Sorry I'm adjusting last minute like this, but I want to make sure you can see okay. Is that any better? Kinda, sorta. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna get on my stool. It's gonna get kind of warm in here because I turned my fan off, so you guys won't have to hear that. Let's work on it. Looks like I need to oh, my phone is getting hot. New Pokephone, try to make it. Don't get too hot. I don't know how much more I can move this on my bench. A little more. Does that look better? Yeah, I think I moved it too far. Let's undo. Just move it just a smidge more. Sorry guys, I had this all set up and then I realized it wasn't really close enough. Okay, that's a little better. The big focus today is going to be putting the cooler on. So, One more try. What I'm trying to do is get the entire motherboard in the camera so you can see. Oh, that's better. Yay! Woohoo! It's a little better. Here's my arm. Yay. Okay. That's a smidge better. It's not as up close as I'd like, but I don't want to be banging into it. Alrighty. So, last week, we put the, let me get my little thing. Alright. We took the CPU out of the box and put it on there. Just matched up the little triangle and made sure that we didn't bend the pins. And I put all 4 sticks of RAM, which are, where's my little card? Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. I left it over here, I think. Did I? Yes. Oh no, I didn't. I left it over there. Right next to me, so that I wouldn't have to go look for it, but I have to go look for it anyway, because I'm awesome. Okay. Alright. DDR4. And they're 8 gig sticks. Let's see. DDR4 3600 speed. 8 gig piece. So if I only had 2 of them, then you would put them 1 and 3 or 2 and 4. You don't put 2 sticks right next to each other if you only have 2 sticks. So just make sure to remember that if you wind up with like 2 16 gig sticks or 2 whatever sticks, you need to make sure to do them alternating. You don't put 2 sticks right next to each other. It's one thing that I've learned. So we've got 32 gigs here. I put one of the things I needed to fix, adjust, whatever you want to call it, is one of the M.2, which is the storage, which is the hard drive. Excuse my arm. This one's too big for this one. Let me grab a different one. Okay. Alright. So I'm taking this out because I need to take the screw out of the other side. This is where one of the M.2 sticks go. This is what an M.2 looks like. This is a 1 terabyte. So this is what has replaced what used to be called spinners, which were the hard drives, the big thick hard drives that you had to worry about whether or not you bumped into it when you lose all your data. So there's, I've got 2 of those, 1 terabyte each, and one of them is going to have my operating system and the other will have storage. And I'm planning on getting either an external one or another hard drive just for storage that doesn't have to be fast. So excuse me while I deal with this. Alright, so one of the things I needed to do is make sure this is screwed down tight. Looks like it is. Oh, and this one had a screw in it that I needed to take out so that I can secure this heatsink on it. This is basically the heatsink for the M.2, I should say. I'm sorry, but my bench seems to have an issue with shaking back and forth. There you go. Why is it not wanting to come out? It's not wanting to come out. I don't know. Is that actually, where's my magnifying glass? Which I need. Oh, because there's no, okay. There's no screw in there. This is what secures these two. So I need to screw those in. I don't know what that noise is. It's so quiet in here right now. So I can hear every single thing going on. There we go. That's what I needed to do. Oh. I'm such a klutz sometimes. Alright, so that's the one M.2. Alrighty, is this one here? Where is the other thing that goes to that? Which correct screw? The other thing I noticed was that, let's see if this will screw that in. I'm kind of guessing here. It's supposed to secure it. Yeah. Hopefully that wasn't supposed to be for something else on my board. Okay. So now we have a, oh, it's not even attaching. Alright. I may have to revisit that because that doesn't seem like it's the right one. Okay, so that so last time the reason I stopped was because I didn't have any thermal paste. So if you guys can see that, I'll wait for it to pick up on the actual screen. Wow, it's really behind. Okay, so if you guys can see that, there is actually thermal paste on the CPU cooler. Or I should say CPU heatsink. But what I typically do is take the stock thermal paste off with a cloth and some isopropyl alcohol and then apply this thermal compound. And there's all kinds of different ones and there's different ways to do it, and you can get into long discussions about, you know, what to do. But let us see. I'm going to put a little isopropyl alcohol. I don't want to spill it on the board, so I will show you in a second after I put a little bit on here. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little, I'm rubbing it on there. Little more, because I'm going to wipe off all of it. And I have a little 3D printing scraper. I'm going to do this because I'm going to put it right here by me. I'm going to clean it up. Let me find one of my scrapers for my printer, 3D printer. and scrape it off. Excuse the noise for me looking. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? I have plenty of them under things. So the idea is to clear it off Give me a second, I have to restart so I can see how I'm doing with my, how it looks, because I know you guys can't see that. I am still learning this stuff, guys, so I apologize if it's titchy. Is it not live? Alright. See if that shows up. I hope my, I hope it didn't die on me. Let me go see real quick. I'm just cleaning off all of the old, shouldn't say old, the stock paste. I'm going to clean it up real good. I'm still live, okay, according to my thing. I see. All right. Oh, so that did show up. Am I behind on the stream? Could be. Okay. I'm gonna have to, what you call it, slice this all up. But basically using microfiber cloth and cleaning off this paste. Now you can definitely keep it on there. It won't really hurt if you're not going to be doing anything, if you're not going to be doing anything that's going to put too much strain on your CPU. And you can just leave it just as it is. You can leave it as it is and put paste on the CPU. Okay, so as all the grease is cleaned off this, then I'm going to flip this over. And because I touched it, I am going to clean the grease off there. I may need to get a different one. There's a clean spot right there. Okay, just clean it off. Okay. Now we have the paste that we didn't have last week. Hopefully you can see that okay. Yeah, it's hot in here. I don't know how long I'm going to make it without my fan on, guys. It's more like muggy. So we've had a lot of rain here. Okay. Oh, the other thing I needed to do is there are different things. The newer motherboards have different ways to put your cooler on. Heat sink. I'm not using a cooler. I'm using a heat sink. I thought about doing that, but it's really not necessary for me to do that. So just make sure that the back plate of the motherboard stays in place when you go to put your your heatsink on. Don't poke things, don't hurt things. There we go. Alright, so that's 2. I'm sure that I will forget something or make a mistake, but we're going to get through as far as we can get with this build. Alright. Then, take this one off too. So there's a couple different types, but this one in particular, you unscrew the these and take off, like, they're basically placeholders, because those little parts right there, I'm boiling. I like half a mind to just put the fan on. Okay, and this one goes. And don't like lift it up or anything when you're doing this, because you'll what you call it. Alright. Okay. Now, there's a couple ways to put this paste on. You know, after you remove the paste from the bottom, and or you keep it on. Sorry if I'm yelling in your ear. Or you can keep it on and just put a little pea-sized bit of paste, or you can do an X and then push the thing down on there. Okay. Pressure goes this way. Okay. Alright, take the little cap off of your thermal paste. And you're just going to put, you don't want to put too much and you don't want to put too little. Alright. I'm going to just put it right in the middle and push it till you make a little, that's about a pea size right there. Okay. Now where's my little lid? My lid. It should be here. Okay. And then I cannot see. Okay, I'm going to move this over a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, I wasn't supposed to move it. We'll have to check and see if it, if the board underneath stuck. Did it fall out? No. This is the CPU fan thing. Did I put it in wrong? Oh no. I'm gonna turn it around because I seriously cannot see what I'm doing. Alright guys, I am gonna have to pull this off because I don't know. Ouch, that hurt. Okay, give it a second. Let me see what I'm doing here. That should have been correct. Why does it feel like it's not in there correctly? I don't want to mush my, what you call it? That one stopped. Mush my CPU. Well, it's on there. And it's plugged in to the CPU fan on the board. Alrighty. Alright. Looks fine to me. I don't want, we will find out once I fire the thing up. It feels okay. It's just this one on the over here. Watch, I'll find a picture of it and it'll be, oh, it's all upside down. Okay, so we've got RAM, our CPU, and our cooler. One of our M.2s. There's an M.2 right there. We need to screw on. Our other M.2. Okay, it's in. And there's an itty bitty screwdriver for the board. Little bitty, hopefully this is the right size. Now we don't need these two plastic things. We put those over there. Let me have my board real quick. These are actually standoffs, which I noticed we didn't have enough standoffs. Okay, so let's screw the M.2 in there. Is this too big for that? Nope, just the right size. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? Okay, hopefully this will hold it. Yep. Okay, so I have two 1 TB M.2s. One here, 32 gigs of RAM. AMD. Oh, what is this one? The 3600, 31 processor. What else do I need? I hope I did okay with my, what you call it? So I'll find out. It'll yell at me if there's a problem, right? Okay, so let's put this here out of the way so I have room to work. And what's next? EVGA. I want to do this. Here's our EVGA Supernova 650 Gold power supply. You can save a lot of money by getting the non-modular. I like the modulars because I don't have to struggle with extra cables that we don't need. So this is a modular one, so I can just plug in the things that I need versus having everything connected, and I just prefer these. But if you want to save money on building a computer, then you can do other things. You can do the one that is non-modular. So when you're looking, look for modular. So this is that, and I'm thinking there's a power supply, there's a plug, turn off and on. Hopefully it should be fine. I'm only going to be putting a 1070 today, so alright. I will stick the card, the graphics card in once we put it in the case, I think. I have to figure out which one of those things in the back of the case we're gonna do. Let me see if I can show you what the case looks like. Is it gonna be upside down? Let's see. Oop. See how that looks. My laptop keeps turning off. Stop doing that. And I keep having to log back in. Okay, so showing you that, I want to see what it looks like when it gets to apart. Alright, you kind of sort of can see. So this is a fractal case. It's slightly shorter than the, I'm looking to see what it looks like. Alright, so where's this working? Okay, so it's slightly shorter than the current tower that I have. Let's move. I don't know what I did with the lid. Is this the lid? No, this is the spreader. I'm gonna have to find the lid because my stuff will dry out if I don't. My thermal paste will dry out if I don't find the lid. So let's move this stuff out of the way. So here's a case. Ah, there they are. Looking for the things that connect to the front panel or to the top panel is up here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Used to be that we would put our power supply on the top, power supply was over here, and all our hard drives and stuff like that in the back. Alright. So, alrighty. Can you even see? I have a slight issue, and that is that I do not see the, there's only 2 standoffs. Alright, let's do this, because just about what we need is on the board. CPU, RAM, I'm just trying to think of anything else. We will slip the graphics card in afterwards. And I will plug in the power supply stuff. So, let's do this. I'm going to move. I'm going to move this here. Over on the side here, I'm going to put my power supply. I'm going to pick up this. Not drop it. Move it out of the way. Okay. And typically, lately, oh, punk. People do this with looking like this, right? Can you see okay? And that's what I was worried about, is I don't see, we've got 2 standoffs. Let's see how big this is in there. Okay, we do have an issue with it after all. It's loose. It is loose. Oh, these don't want to go down. I'm going to take these out and see what's going on. Okay, that one's tightened. Sorry, I'll show you what I'm doing here. Oh, haha! There's the lid to my thermal paste. Yay! I had actually prepared and everything. Yeah. Okay, so for some reason It did not want to screw in properly, but it's doing it now. Okay. Ta-da! I just had to take a minute. Okay, so if I want to put graphics card, so this needs to go. Okay. There is actually a okay. So noisy, guys. I'm so sorry. Can hear the what your face. Can hear. It didn't come with a bag of screws. Just the two standoffs and what these are these supposed to go in there? Nope. Kind of a weird win. No, they'll keep them in place for now. Not really what was supposed to be doing, but so used to putting a bunch of standoffs, and I only got two of them. These screws are going in there, so these fitting. Okay. All right. Did I forget anything? Both them twos are in there, like I said. I've screwed that. Let's get the all right. My bench is making all that noise. It's weird to me that they only gave me, let's see if you can see it, two standoffs. I'm used to having, I know there's one in the middle in the motherboard. I don't know. Okay, I think that's secure enough. It's not going to go anywhere. It's in there. I had some issues putting this on. I hope, beyond hope, that that's fine. I took off the stock thermal paste. I put in a pea-sized amount of thermal paste. But my concern is, did I put this on backwards? I don't think I did. Doesn't feel like I did. It just took a bit to secure it. Okay, so here is the front of the case. I hope you guys can see that. Looks pretty close up. Just gonna look like a big funny thing. I'll take some pictures of it when I do the final video. But okay, so that's done. it actually isn't a bad angle, but do we have enough light there? There you go. Okay, so we got an M.2 storage, 1 terabyte in here. 1.2. I mean M.2, 1 terabyte. It just seems so weird to me because when I was building computers back in the day, there was so much more in here. And now they have these little grommets up here that you can put things through. That's where we're going to do our power supply stuff through there. I've got to take off the back of the thing. I should have realized that it was going to be, since I'm going to do it standing up, set things up standing up. Probably would have been better to have done this. Not strong enough. Okay. Do this. I probably won't get to connecting this to a monitor and installing everything, but well, what you call it, I'll add that on to the final video. Right now what I'm doing, I don't know if you can see it, is I'm taking off the the other panel off. Oh, what are you? Hello. Mishify C MIDI accessories. Can you see that? I was having some issues with lag, so I don't know if you can see that, but it comes with, oh, okay. Oh my gosh, I'm a dummy. You know what? So, this is where the motherboard standoffs were. And I feel like I should probably take my motherboard off there and put the motherboard standoffs in. I did not realize. So, here are all the cables for the top panel, because there's a top panel on this case. Let's see if I can make you see that. There's a top panel up here with two 3.0 USBs, the power button, headphone, what's that say? Oh, mic, reset. So all up here, and those are all down here, and we're going to connect them to the motherboard after we take the motherboard off. Good thing I didn't put the graphics card on. Okay, I knew it felt so weird because the ones I built before there were always standoffs. So I could not figure out what happened there. So it would have been okay to have just use the screws that I screwed. Let me see if you can see this and give it a minute to kind of catch up to me. Am I all the way to the... Alright, so, oopsie. Waiting for it to, so I can see where I am and whether you're caught up to me or not. Can you see that? It's a little too low. Wow, this poor little ring light is on fire. It's hot. Alright. I'm sorry guys, I'm not Linus, I'm not Jay, I'm not Betwit, I'm not Random Frank P. So my camera work is not great. Okay, so let's see. I will be someday. Not Linus, but better at this. Alright, so let me get my little magnetic bowl. We don't need to use these screws. We have some that came. I don't know if you guys got to see it. Boopsie. Here, I'm going to show this to you real quick. Might take a minute. But that's what I was looking for. And for some reason, I thought it would be outside. So, if you buy a fractal case, open it up, and open the back side, other side up, and you'll have a little accessory case that has all your stuff in it. That I was looking for. I was totally confused as to why. I'm like, why would they not? Because this is what I had in my hand. This was little bitty standoff, and I was like, that doesn't look right. And that might have been for the M.2. I don't know. Okay, so we're undoing that. We're unscrewing the 3 that I put in there because I couldn't find the standoffs because, you know, I don't want to have to take it apart. I might have to when I get a better graphics card, because I just have a 1080 right now. I might have to, if I decide to upgrade my power supplies. It's a 650 gold, right? But just fine. It should be fine for me. But, excuse me while I'm trying to get this darn screw out. Watch, it's going to be stuck because I'm trying to get it out. Let me get it out. Sorry for my old, wrinkly, old lady hands and arm. Let me see what's going on here. Can't believe I did that. Ah. Well, you're learning from me, right? Don't do what I just did. Don't do it. I'm trying to get that screw out. It's arguing with me. Okay. So, I am going to gently put my little bag down and gently, hoping that nothing's stuck. Oh, there's a hat, another screw. Let's get that one out too, because ain't going nowhere with that screw in there. Alright, so what we got here, if you've just joined, I'm having to take the motherboard back out because I've already got my CPU in. I've got my heatsink on. I've got my M.2. But I could not for the life of me. You know what I'm going to do? I hate to do this, but I'll lay it down for a second so I can reach it. Just give me a sec. I'll pop it back up in a second. I could not for the life of me figure out why there were no standoffs. There were like 2 itty bitty ones. So what I'm going to do now is remove this because I found... Okay. Can you guys see that okay? I found this little box of stuff after I had put together the motherboard, which is here. Let me see how that looks. Everything's kind of delayed, so I'm not seeing what I'm doing until, so that's why it seems kind of off. But so yeah, I put the motherboard all together with 32 gigs of RAM, AMD 36 AMD Ryzen 5 3600X. I've had all these parts for a year. I've been waiting for the graphics cards, and the graphics cards are just still way too expensive. So now, what I'm going to do, you can see, is I'm going to open up this little accessory box that I just found. Oh, wow. Oh, and I need that. I could have used that when I was cleaning the thermal paste off the heatsink, but I'll use it for the next one. Okay, and here's a whole bunch of cable ties, some little screws. What does this say? Alright, cable ties. Which screws are these? Drive screws. Well, I don't have any. The only drives I have are the two M.2s, so I don't really need, I don't need that. Okay, and what is this? These are also drive screws? 8. There's 8 drive screws, so I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me get my little ring light over there so you can kind of see what I'm doing there. Not on camera today because I've been having some syncing issues. So I'm going to try and figure that out so that my streams are a little purtier. So that's that. What are those? 2.5, no. Is there more on the box? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like there's about 8 of these motherboard screws. Oh, so there are no standoffs? I thought I just saw standoffs. I thought it said standoffs. Where are... Aha! See these? That's what I was looking for. I could not find them anywhere. So, if you buy a fractal, or basically any mid-tower, then y'all need to look for this, okay? Because I was looking everywhere, and I just took the back off. So if you take the back panel, you can get that. Alrighty, so we're gonna take it and I'm gonna reach in here so you're not, oh, I'm gonna see this real quick. My poor Pokephone is so hot. I need to get to the point where I can get decent camera. Alright, so let's, is this the correct one? Well, there's this one that'll hold it. Does that look right? I just would feel better. I probably could have gotten away with just putting those couple screws I found in there. But it's just a lot better to have some sort of stand up on there so that it doesn't, so it's a little more secure. Just more comfortable with that. And this is an HEX. It's not a micro, it's not a extended, just a regular size. But this case I notice is slightly not as tall as the case I'm using right now. So this motherboard does fill it up pretty well. Alright, sorry guys, I'm trying to find. This does not do wonders for my eyesight, which is one of the problems with everything getting so small and me getting older. Everything's so teeny. Okay, let's see. Try doing it over there. I just feel better with that. So where are the motherboard ones? Motherboard screw. Standoff tool. What's a standoff tool? Oh, that's what you are. Oh, haha, I see. It's a little thing, I guess, for putting the standoffs in. I'm just using my fat little fingers. Okay. I'm gonna get this done if it's the last thing I do. I will do setting it up and stuff off stream, but I just wanted to put this together on stream. Okay. So there we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could have just left it, like I said, it would have been okay, but You know, it took me a year to take this stuff out of their packages. I don't want to do much more with this machine except upgrade the graphics card. And then I'll probably have to upgrade the power supply too, if I do that. I wanted to play New World, but apparently New World is having issues with the 3090s. So that was kind of interesting. Alright, so that looks... Can't believe I did that. I did not realize. Okay, so that's the standoffs. So we're going to try this again. At least the standoffs are in there. This thing. Can't believe it. Okay, back. What a dummy. What a dummy. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I'm going to move it. I may have to adjust it. Waiting to see what it looks like. Do it look okay? This is not going to be a super long stream because, like I said, I am perspiring. There's no fan on in here. And I didn't want you guys to have to hear that. Okay, so I'm holding this. I'm going to go ahead and slip it in there like I did before. Up a little more. Okay. Now, stay there. Well, I'll figure out which screws go into the motherboard. There's a standoff. Motherboard screw, and there are 8 of those. Is that this? They have a flat top. Yeah, I don't, not yet. I might get an SSD drive or something for storage. But for the time being, I have the 2 M.2s, like I said. Good enough for now. Oh, that does not look even at all. It looks like it slipped. Here we go. That looks pretty. That is correct. Let's see if this baby will go in okay. This is going to give me grief. Ugh. That's why I like the fact that these screwdrivers are magnetic. Come on, you can do it. Are you not going to? Does that one not look quite like it's in there? Quite right up there, that top one. What is going on with you? Get in there. I don't want to. Don't make me. Yeah, it's... Alright, guys. Alright. Quit being a pain. Alrighty. Fine. I will start it with my chubby little hands. Let's see if we can get some progress. This is why it took me 6 hours to build a 3D printer. This is why. Should have only taken me 2. It took me 6. Because I always do it the wrong way first. I feel better though that I did take this back off. Put the standoffs in. I hope those are the right ones. They don't feel right. I don't know. Motherboard screws have flat top. This looks like a drive screw. Motherboard screw. I think I may have been putting in the wrong ones. Let's see. Let's try this one. That's in case I have to redo the last two, and it's probably why I was having so much trouble. I cannot see what I'm doing. Yep, those were the wrong ones. I rock at this. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Not those. Yes, these. I'm making progress. Doing it wrong first and then doing it right. Okay, oop. These are drive screws that I was trying to put in the motherboard. Standoffs. Well, at least now I know, right? Alright, I think I'm gonna run over, turn on the fan because I'm dying. Hot, 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 hot. Hot, hot, hot. Alright. I can't take it anymore. Alright. So, I'm gonna be slicing and dicing a bunch of this video. Do, do, do. Gotta be careful what I hum because I don't want to get a copyright strike for humming something. Boop. You know, it has to have sound effects when you do this kind of thing. Okay, I hope everything should be fine there. Let me get good position. Can you guys see? You kinda can. Kinda. Gonna have to do a video called What Not to Do. These don't put your... Make sure you find your standoffs before you put your motherboard on. Don't put your hard drive screws on your standoffs. Alright, we're just about there. Hot, hot, hot. I know I'm complaining about the heat too much. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to put some kind of quiet fan over here by the workbench so I don't... Hey, hey. You're not allowed to do that. Do what I tell you. We're getting there. I need to put the graphics card in and connect the stuff to the power supply. Do that. I don't think I put all the standoffs in. I think I missed one up there, which I'm not too concerned about. Oh, there's two here. One here. I didn't put the one in the middle. I think it's okay though because it has a thing in the case that holds up the middle. It's like it's already in there, kind of like a standoff already. Okay. I think that's just sufficient. Although I think I could probably put one up here. Is there a standoff up there? Yeah. Oh, that's going to be interesting. It'll take me like 3 tries. Or it's just going to take me 1 because I said it was going to take me 3. Because that's how my life is. Alright. There you are. Okay. Let's put this one. Where are you? I thought there was another one. There you are. I'll put both of these in the little baggies. In case I need them later. You guys can go back in because you were the wrong ones. Okay. So my headset turned off. Okay, let's see. Where's his little baggie? No, where did you go? Ran away from home. Oh, there's a little baggie in here. We'll just put these 2 little screws. So yeah, make sure you look to see if there's an accessory kit. Makes a big difference in your building. Also, I could probably use some of these ties. So there we are. Let's see how our graphics card fits in there. I've got a MSI 1070 for now. I'm hoping to upgrade at some point when it's not so expensive. Way too pricey right now. Let me get my can of air. I just had my can of air. My dog does not like the cans of air. It scares him. Okay. He's not happy. Alright, so how does it look for you guys? I really need to work on that. Okay, and let's look at the back. I'm gonna turn this and see what it looks like. I'm pretty proud. I had a couple boo-boos. Alright, is this in good? Oh, I'm a dummy. I should have taken, there you go. Ah, no! I should have done that before. Is it in there? Good. It's not crooked, is it? Can't tell. Let me look. Okay. See if that looks okay. 1 second. Looks a little off to me. Maybe I need to... There you go. Ah, you guys can't see that part. Let me move it up a little bit. You guys can see. Okay. Our Ethernet. Can you see it? I'm moving stuff over, so hopefully you can see. I really do love this. I love that I'm not having to deal with the little flimsy I/O shield. I'm looking to see if you can see it. Oh, kind of, sorta. You can see that. Ah, there you go. There it goes. Okay, so that's what I was saying. Alright, so there's a PS2. We're old-fashioned monitors. Couple USB. Display port. HDMI, bunch of I/O down here for, so that'll be cool. Okay, so what I was looking for is which thingy am I gonna put my graphics card? On this fan. Is it right? Fan. The fan. Where's the fan plug? I did the CPU fan already. Okay. Let us do the thing on top like this. Hope that's in right. I think we'll put it here. So let's undo this. Are you not? I may need to get a bigger thingy. A second. Sorry if you're not seeing much. Alright, I don't know what to do. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? That's not what I meant. I mean, what are we looking at? Okay. So we're gonna do this. I would probably do a voiceover with this stuff after. Just get the build done. And include posting and the whole spiel. I just wanted to get myself used to doing this every week. And then I'll get... let's see. We're gonna put it... Yeah, this is the one that I wasn't doing. You can't see that. Sorry for the jigglies there. I already started. Is this the one that I wasn't doing? Yeah. This one's not as tightened as the others. Oh, we got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. Okay, so I'm lining up the graphics card on its, oh, I gotta, do I have to do that? For this one, yeah. I gotta take this other one down off too, so that I can screw them back in. And hold the, graphics card. I must have the strength of a Hercules. There you go. You guys probably can't see what I'm doing. Some of this is just not going to be usable. Ta-da! Number 2. Alright, so now we'll be able to use both of those screws there after we put the graphics card in. Watch where you go. Little fan, cable plug thing. Always so delicate. This one. Huh. Don't fall over. Is that in okay? I know. It sounds wrong. Okay, looks like it. Let me move this noisy little motherboard bag we don't need anymore. And, but we do need, why does it look so, well, oh my goodness. And my next stream is going to be how to not stream. Oh, come back here. How not to stream. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a video slicing all the stuff, and then do a voiceover with whatever I could capture out of this, because there's a lot of them that I did not get because I'm struggling with camera angles. But I will still do a little bit. But I'm doing it. I'm putting it together. Eep, conk. I just hope I don't gouge something in the meantime. Is it not? Alright, I'm going to make it so it's a little harder for you guys to see real quick. Come here, camera. Let's do this so you can see a little bit. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I am putting these back so that we can secure this graphics card. So it's not hanging like, see how it's hanging kind of crookedy? We don't want that. We want it to be supported, but I'm having trouble getting in there. I may have to flip the thing over so I can do it. We will see. Yeah. You're not fun when you do that. Oh, there you go. That's better. More obedient. I think. I believe so. Then I'm going to turn it on. It's going to go kablooey. And a year's worth of stuck in it. Nah, not trying to be negative. I'm just saying. I'm saving up so I can get myself a slightly better graphics card, but I don't have to have it right now. So the 1080 will do. This 1080 came out of a mining rig that the partner and I put together. We have a 1080, we have 1070. It really does not want me to do this one. Keeps trying to fall. Just a minute, Fuzzbit. Mama's almost done, and then we will go out and get you some outside time, huh? It just does not want to do that. Oh, years later, I'm sitting here trying to put one screw in. We don't need that screw. Right, right. I'm going to tilt this real quick because I want to see if it's in right. Should be, because it popped up. Aha! Finally latched on. That was what I was having trouble with. It did not want to do it. Alright. We have graphics card. I think you saw. That's not a bad looking case, actually. Pretty good looking case. Alright, so next. The next thing is plugging everything into here and feeding it to the motherboard. So here's the what's your face? The modular power supply, PSU. So I need to see which cables I need. And it's kind of neat because it tells you here motherboard, and then this goes into the power supply. So I can plug in. Where does it say video? So we can put this one. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of dark. We're going to put everything in the power supply first so that we can stick it in the bottom here and then put all of the things that we need through these grommets. So that's what I'm doing right now. So we need this for the motherboard, because this other side says MB on it, and that's the main power. I often have to do this the other way. I never know for sure the first time. Okay. Okay, that's in. Okay, and PSU. Boop. So both of these are plugged into the PSU, and then it'll come up through the grommet and right here. So here's the grommet, and we'll put it here, and we'll put that there. Alright, what else do I need? The graphics card needs a 6 and a 4. So we need to find cable with a 6 and a 4. 6 and a 4. Where's the 6? VGA 1, 3, CPU 1. Okay. I forget what those are for. SATA. Okay. Here's the VGA cables. so you can see what I'm doing here. Just looking at the cables to see which ones we need. There was also a 6 and a 4 up there. Alright, what do we have? EVGA, EVGA G+. You are 1, 2, 3, you're 2, 4, 6, 8? 8. We have any 8s? Yep, up there. I'm sorry, Fuzz. Mama dropped something on the floor. Okay. Oops. I backed into the back thing. Okay, so one of these will be 6. Alright, so hopefully this will be correct. I need one of those for the top there. Go up there. And then I need a 4. What is this one? Oh, that's that one. So this and this will go up on the top. Up here is what I'm talking about. Right there, I don't know if you can see. There's a 6 and a 4 VGA. And then earlier I was talking about, this light is in the way. I was talking about this one, which is on the motherboard, and that's this one. So once I put the power supply underneath, we'll do that. Okay, so what else do we need here? I'm just remembering what things. Oh, and we need, that's right, we need a 6 and a 4 for, what's your face? What are you? You're a 2. What are you? You're a 6. Alright, so this is a 6 and a 6, so this one will go in the graphics card. Okay, let's put this back up here so you can see what I'm doing. Ouch. That hurted. Those ring lights get really hot. Can you see? Okay. Do that. Okay, and then we need a couple 4s. I hope I have them. This is a 6 and 2. Alright. Oh, are you a 4? You're a 6. Bah. Boo. Boo his. Oh, what do you use? 6s. I could always pull. Some of them are 4 2s, so you can pull one off. I'm not seeing. We may have to. I may have to buy some. There's 6. What are you? You're a 6 and a 2. A 6. Oh, here's a haha. So who needs a 4 and a 4? Oh, you're a 2, 4, 6, 8, and a 6. So, are you an 8? This one is a 8. Alright, let's find the 8. Is that an 8? That's an 8. And that's going to go into the graphics card because it's a 6 and an 8. We have a 6 and an 8 plugged in. How come this guy don't want to go in there? What are you? You're an 8. Okay. It's a big spaghetti monster here. Sorry about that. My Lappy went to sleep. Alright, let's put this. You guys aren't able to see what I'm doing. A little bit. Yeah. Okay. So, oh, I found some 4s. Look, I keep talking about it. I found some with 4 on it. And up there on the top of the motherboard, I hope you guys can see that, is a 4. So we're matching up. I'm making sure we have the right sizes for each of the power connections to the thing. So here's a 4. I just saw one. Parif, what do you say? No, I want a 4 to 4. Are you a 44? You're a 6. Oh no, you're an 8 to 8. Alright. Just gonna make sure that I have, so I have the one to the motherboard. And can you see that? I know the camera's kind of on the bottom there. So this hot, this one is connected to the PSU, and that gets plugged in right here, where there's a great big black bar on the motherboard. Okay, and then, so that's this one, and that takes care of those two. What's right here? Okay, that's that one. These two go to here, to the motherboard where I just showed you. And then there is a couple for the graphics card, an 8 and a 6, which I believe I have down here. Oh, keep dropping stuff on the floor. Yeah, so these can be turned from a 6 to an 8, to an 8 to a 6. So you could use either one of these, plug those in to like here. So you could put the 6 here and the 8 there. So you would have both of those powered. Let's see, what else do we need? And then in the top corner is that 4 I was telling you about. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to plug in there. I know there's a few of the flat ones that need to go in there. Alright. So I am going to finish it. I think I'm going to finish it on my own and put the rest of the cables in and get it up to par. Like, what is this one? Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish it. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else on the board that we need to power. The motherboard, I mean the graphics card, CPU, the CPU fan, graphics card, main power, and then the other thing too that I was talking about, and where I discovered. See if I can see. Yeah, there's a thing right there. Okay. So through the grommet, I'm going to take these apart later. I won't make you sit here and wait for me to do all of this. But on the back, when you take the what's your face out the cover off, you'll see a bunch of things. And like my what you call it, my case has a top I/O, you know, top stuff like the power and everything else, and that's what all these are. And then you take these and you connect them to up here. Trying to find the little section where all those are. Believe it's not this. Those. The motherboard book will tell you which of these go in there. Okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier in the stream. These are the little bitty things. Like this is the HD audio. What is this one? Tiny thing. The reset. So you plug that up. I think it might go up here. I can't see right now, so I can't see the little words. But I know there's this whole group of plugs, and I can't see them right now. So this is something that you need to plug in, so don't forget. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to finish it up. Most of it's on there. You've got the motherboard, CPU, heatsink, 4 sticks of RAM, the M.2s. I've got one M.2 here. I've got another M.2 on the other side there. Where did my M.2 go? It's underneath something. Might be under this stuff at the bottom of the case. But yeah, I've got two M.2s on the board. So the last thing that I have to do is finish plugging this stuff in, the power supply. Just make sure that you connect everything to the power supply first, and then stick it in the bottom of the case, and then route it up through the grommets and plug them into the board. So that's the next thing. I think I'm going to do that off stream, and then I will do a video about how to put together and the things to watch out for, because I ran into a couple things that I had forgotten about. And I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you.